Welcome back to my Thailand Part 2 video. We stayed at Pattaya and Phuket for the last few days of the trip. And this is one of the resorts we stayed at called Copeland Pattaya Beach Resort. And I'm just showing you the inside of the lobby. And also, when you go outside, they had a couple pools outside as well as it was a beachfront resort. Everything in Thailand was so peaceful and serene, and just the landscape, the flowers, the greenery, everything was just magnificent. So now you can see a better view of the actual beach and the pool, and of course, we went down there to take a swim. And this is later on that afternoon. We went to a downtown area where we can go shop, and we took a tuk-tuk, which is like a taxi in Thailand. And then we were actually at a place called the Walking Street of Pattaya, and we ate dinner there, and it cost about 410 baht, which is about $4 in USA money. This is the next day in Ayutthaya, Thailand, and we went to see a ruin. So I'm gonna let my tour guide tell you all about the history of the ruins
Country
in
they
the
build the
area.
word so that temple is become small or just one structure is left. But anyway, when they see the ruins one they reconstruct, even they cannot make 100% like in the old time, but they do as much as they can. Like the structure in front of us is look leaning because of fire, not because of the foundation. In the old day when they construction the building, they have no foundation, no stable foundation at all. Just lay the brick and everything up. That's one. That's why it's all collapsed. The orange brick, that's all the new one, new brick. So then that's all that they can make. So they just collect some part of the structures who who live is on the ground and attach that later on. That's why in this temple you see the Buddha's head in the tree, in the tree, because of during 1767, before the Burmese, they burning the town. They knew that in every temple there has the golden Buddha, small one, big one, yeah. So the easiest way to find out just shop. Yeah, because of if they find, they'll mail the gold and take the gold back. And Thai people, we know that too, because sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. But if we lose, they took many of valuable back to their country. So that's why the people made the plaster
Yeah,
cover on the Buddha.
yeah.
Now we're back to the golden Buddha that you have seen in Bangkok. That's the same reason. Because of the golden Buddha that's huge, 5.5 tons. So that's why in this town, during that time, people don't have time much. So they can do as quick as they can. So many golden Buddha, the copper one, the silver one is all gone as well. So we can save the 5.5 ton solid gold Buddha and some of small golden Buddha in the museum in Bangkok and over here. So as I said, before they burn the town, they cut the Buddha image, maybe cut by head, cut the arms. So you see many of headless or armless or broken Buddha images on around. Yeah, so one of the
Somebody
Buddha's
well is
head
laying
that
right there.
cut off by
Stone.
the enemy
Look at this.
just on the ground. And then when the time goes by, no one coming back after everything's gone. But next to the head, there has a tree. That's poetry. Do you know poetry? Poetry is like the heart-shaped leaf. That is the most important
want a picture like
tree
this.
for Buddhism. That's
want
the
to stand
Lord
right
Buddha got enlightenment under that tree. So the poetry, we cannot grow by ourselves, but it's grown by the bird. Yeah, they eat the seed, drop off, the dropping that make the new plant is coming. Not only the poultry, they got banyan tree, they got fig tree, just growing next door. So then when they grow up, the Buddha's head who on the ground going with them. That's why the Buddha head is in the tree. So that's why you can see. Even the Buddhas is broken, no arms, no head, nothing.
No, they
We
don't want to
still
take no
respect.
statue of it.
Yeah,
Instead
so
of
when you
those,
take
they just
picture
say
with
cut
the
the
Buddha
statue.
image, yeah, do not hold it, do not sit on. Yeah, we have to pay the
Respect.
respectful, yeah, to the Buddha. That's why they not allow us to wear too shorts or sleeveless. I will walk you inside to see, and after that you have time to walk around by yourself. Okay, from here you can see the old wall over there with tiny spaces. Yeah, that is the original wall left. Before they built in this style, the buildings, they got huge windows and doors. That's why that's easy for the enemy to get go through that places.
So you just heard my tour guide talking about one of the temples that we went to see in Ayutthaya, Thailand, and it's called Wat Phra Mahatat, and it's one of the Buddha's holy relic, and it's actually one of the most significant temples in Thailand because of the amount of history that it has. So as you can see in the ruins, some of the actual statues and structures are black. It's because that they tried to burn down the city and burn down the temples. In Thailand, 95% of the natives are Buddhists, and they are very traditional about giving. They believe that if they give, good things await them in the afterlife. So that's why you see all the different offerings of flowers and candles and burning incense and food and fruit because that's their offering for their religion. So throughout our trip in Thailand, because we were African American, a lot of the natives tried to take pictures with us and they were really nice and very helpful. So we took a lot of pictures with a lot of natives, which you will see throughout the entire video. Now we went to a place called Asiatique, and I actually convinced my friends to get the fish treatment where the fish eat all of the dead skin off of your feet. And we went to a place called Dr. Fish. Now we're on our way to our last destination, which was Phuket, Thailand. And these are some more natives that took pictures with me while we were on the plane. And it was just gorgeous here. Our last resort was called Holiday Inn Resort in Phuket. And we took a lot of pictures because it was like beachside. It was beautiful there. They had hammocks on the beach, they had swings. We were at the pool, and you could walk straight into the beach. There were several restaurants that were beachside as well. So, this is the next day where we actually went snorkeling at Fifi Islands. And this is some video footage of me snorkeling so you can see how beautiful it was there. We had a good time snorkeling. And then the next step was we actually docked at Fifi Island and had lunch there. These are just some pictures of my friends and I. And this picture here is actually of a girl we met that was from London, and she was really nice. So this is the next day. We went to a place called the Lake Phuket Elephant Sanctuary, and these are the people that work there. It was beautiful. The elephants was the best part of the trip. So the elephants were very magnificent and just very compassionate and aware, and they were very gentle animals. This was the most splendid activity that we did the entire trip. It was very calming. I was just amazed at how large and powerful that the elephants were, but they were just so sweet and loving. You just felt so safe when you were around them. So the actual guy that works there, you can see him in the footage now. He taught us how to where to touch the elephants, where they feel safe. Also, he showed us how to feed them, and then we walked back to the area so we can give them baths. And we actually got in the lake with them and helped bathe them. So this is our last day in Phuket, and we're at the Holiday Inn Resort. and the sun is starting to set, so we're just enjoying the last couple minutes that we have with Asheville Beach before we have to head back home. It was so gorgeous there. Everything was breathtaking. It was a very relaxing trip. I learned a lot about myself, and I would go there again. It was wonderful. Thanks for watching my video.